maybe 10 to 15. Yeah.
In the UK?
In the UK. Oh. Yeah. I reckon consistently you could do that each year, every year, without saturating the market. Yeah. And going too aggressive. Okay. Because eventually it becomes diminishing returns. Yeah. So then my ambitions personally as an entrepreneur is to get to 9 figures before I'm 40. Realistically, in the next 2 years, I'm 35 now. I want to do it in the next 2 years. Okay. If I don't do it in the next 2 years, minimum before I'm 40. Yeah. And then it's the 9 figures. Well, if the training business can't grow to 9 figures, you have to understand what's called an opportunity vehicle. That opportunity vehicle is an 8-figure opportunity. Don't take it to 9, Joseph. You learned that lesson on boilers in Impra. Okay, don't even try. Yeah, expand it. So then that's where more product lines come in. And so the trade group services is going to take us to 100 million. Okay. Yeah, and it will generate enough bottom line profit and it will have enough retention and success that it's probably at least 100 million exit.
Okay.
Yeah, it's definitely got 100 million exit written on the bottom of it. Yeah. So that'll be nice.
Yeah. Too shabby?
Won't be too shabby. But I'd love the marketplace. And the expansion the expansion for the training business is US. If I can get 10 million a year out of the training business in the UK, there's 370,000 trades businesses in the UK. You won't get 100% of that market. In actual fact, you'll get a couple of percent max that will do it. Yeah. And then the US, however, is 2 million. Okay. Yeah, so if you think the market's almost 10 times the size, you could just basically, as a fag packet analysis, say, well, it's 10 times the revenue then, couldn't you? Yeah? Pretty simple. Yeah. Now, there's something called TAM. I don't know if you've heard of it, but it's total...
I heard you were speaking about it earlier.
Yeah. Total obtainable market. Okay. Yeah. So whenever you're looking to expand the business, the first thing you've got to do is ask yourself, well, how big is the market? Because that really is what will predict the potential, not you just coming up with the idea and just going and selling it. Like the original Days of Trade Mastermind, that was what the game was, to get it moving, just to have a go and see if there was any appetite. But now it's about being more structured and working on total obtainable market. There's New Zealand, there's Australia, there's Canada, there's America. So kind of those 5 countries are a good opportunity, to be able to expand the training business. Then TGS services as a whole. So it's got 100 million to $1 billion opportunity. If I can get 100 billion exit, out, if I can get 1 billion exit out of it, that is maybe pushing it, but I definitely can get 100 million out of it. And so I see how the next few years go.
Yeah.
You know, if it's one though, I think the trade group services is such a good idea to pay for one fixed fee where you get training support, academies, team support, recruitment, finance, digital, website, CRM, accounting, all under this one fixed affordable fee that people will sign on to that and they will never leave it because it's convenience and consistency. Yeah.
Like nowadays, the societies that we live in, it's all about convenience. Everyone wants instant gratification straight away. They want it easy as possible, not have to look here, look there. They want like a turnkey solution, and that is what you're talking about, really.
Yeah, absolutely.
Trade Mastermind, we've done that. So the renewable sector, obviously, you've been such a massive advocate of renewable energy in the last 12 months, just from my perspective. With pushing solar, pushing heat pumps and everything like that. Where do you see this renewable sector going in the next 12 to 36 months?
Well, obviously, it's the future, isn't it, of heat, light, power, hot water. So for the construction industry, I see it as the biggest opportunity out there right now for businesses to transition into this space. If they're going to build a great business, the government are your PR and marketing machine. Now, Labour are backing it and they're talking about it, and once it gets nationwide coverage, media, press, people off the back of that go straight online and they start to search. When they start to search, that becomes the demand in the marketplace. So the government will bring out lots more incentives, I'm sure, for customers and for installers. The manufacturers are pushing towards having to change their products and service to fit this new way of generating energy. Yeah. And I'm excited by it. I think that, the great thing about our business, our industry, is construction may never be the most exciting market on the planet. It may never make you the most millions. But what it will do is give you a solid, sustainable, reliable, perfect, repeatable business model based on a heat, light, and power demand. It's never going to be the next Facebook, okay, but it's going to be an amazing opportunity for many. And depending on what your goals are, I'd say for many trades businesses is look to have a, trade business strategy, get great at it, because trade businesses are the hardest to run. Trade mastermind's been a breeze in comparison to Impra. Trades businesses are fucking hard. You're running 3 businesses in one business. You got a field team, an office team, and as you start to expand, a field sales team. Yeah. Plus all of the materials, retrofitting, different house types. It's a skill, you recruit. It's all a hard business to run, right? So if you can cut your teeth and do that one well, you come into a business that doesn't have those 3 elements. Trade Mastermind is like running a third of Impra at the same size. It's a breeze, yeah? Like it's a walk in the park for me compared to what that other business was. I'm excited by it, and customers are going to the technology is going to evolve rapidly. So costs are going to come down, and I'm seeing all these new builds now with inset solar panels. Cool. They're not even sticking them on the outside of the tiles anymore, are they? They're insetting them.
Yeah, you can have like tiles instead of tiles, so solar panels. Yeah. Instead of tiles, you can have in-roof systems as well as on-roof systems. Yeah. Ground-mounted systems. Like we've just done, like more or less a mini solar farm for it. Yeah. Which we built it off aluminium, racking and everything. It's pretty cool, like,
Brilliant.
The future for the industry, solar and heat pumps, is just going to be crazy. Yeah. I think the government have just committed to like £30 billion in the next 5 years.
Nice.
For renewable energy.
Yeah.
So I can see them pushing. Where do you feel like renewable energy is going to play a part in your personal life? You're going to be putting it on properties that you own, on your home. Like, what are you going to be doing?
Well, personal life-wise, where am I at now with that? I mean, I'd probably put solar on my house. It's honestly not something that I think more about, generating more training programs around it than I do about putting it on my house personally. But that's because I'm never at home and I live by myself. Yeah. But I have just had a new 6-man sauna installed, a new hot tub. I've had a big conversion done. Wow. So indoors, so sauna, hot tub, this big plunge pool thing. So my electric bill is going to go wild. I know. So I might get some solar and battery now to bring the cost down. So I'll probably get it now based on that. You've just reminded me, actually. So thanks for that.
We'll do it.
If you want to give me a quote, that'd be great. Yeah, that'd be good, wouldn't it? I'm excited for Trade Mastermind because I see it as a way for us to build phenomenal training programs off the back of it. We're looking to partner with companies like Heiss and Easy MCS, and there's loads to do with manufacturers and all that type of stuff. I just haven't got the time at the moment to get around to setting up the partnerships, but there's loads of access there. I'm almost of the mindset around our network of distribution of somehow how to leverage that and all the installers that we got and everything else, but I really don't know, and I don't want to try to get too dragged back into it, but I'm sure there's an opportunity there in some way, shape or form.
It's time management, isn't it? You're developing the training side of the business. Yeah. The partner programs can come afterward. Yeah. Like you're bringing in people. Yeah. Like you can even give that to them.
Definitely.
Yeah. I think doing the Heiss and Easy MCS thing with, like, from my perspective, as coming from the heating background that has gone into solar and renewable energy, I've seen the challenges up front of what it's like to go from the heating sector to the renewable sector. And there is a couple of challenges that go with that. And I think, if you can give that positive information.
And what is that challenge in your opinion?
It's a long, drawn-out process. There's a skill fade from a heating engineer than there is for solar and heat pumps. It is a lot of things that go into it, and what you need for HICE, what you need for MCS, and like Easy MCS is amazing. It cuts through all the bullshit, if I'm honest with you.
Am I right in saying that they're doing something to the MCS policy in the new year and they're slimming it down or cutting out the red tape to get more installers on board with it?
I heard that they was taking away the umbrella scheme. So there's a few companies out there that allow...
so it's going to make it harder then. Make it harder. Oh, really? I thought they were cutting it down and shortening it up.
But what they're doing is, what I've heard is they're taking away all the umbrellas. So the companies that are not MCS accredited and are doing it through an umbrella, they're going to stop all that and make everyone do it through MCS.
Yeah.
But what I found was that Easy MCS was a godsend. And working with HICE, obviously, is fantastic because the consumers or the customers that we have, it safeguards their deposit.
Yeah.
Which, some deposits on solar can be, 5-10 grand, depending on the size of the system.
Yeah.
I know HICE, the maximum deposit that is safeguarded is £5,000.
Yeah.
So that customer is safeguarded if anything goes wrong with the company.
And do you have to give that money to HICE or?
It's you sign up on a
it's in a system.
Yeah.
Okay, you can't access.
It's like insurance.
Okay. Fine.
Yeah, it's like safeguarded with an insurance policy.
Oh, right. So you just pay for an insurance.
Yeah.
But do you get to keep that £5,000 working capital in the business? Yeah. Okay.
But you just register it with HICE and then HICE safeguard the customer's money.
Oh, that's good.